Right. So the session is recording. మా రికార్డ్ చేయమని చెప్పాలి కదా. Right. Yeah. Coming to today's session, we are discussing about identifiers and naming conventions. Okay. So in the yesterday class, we have discussed about what is methods, and we simply wrote a hello world program. Okay. So in that program, we discussed about the main method and the comments we have discussed about, and the methods, functionalities, etc., etc. Yeah, in this today's session we are going a further bit. Okay, సో మనం ఈ సెషన్లో వచ్చేసరికి కొంచెం ముందుకు వెళ్తున్నాం అండ్ ఇట్ విల్ బి ఎస్ యాప్ వెరీ ఫాస్ట్గా ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, సో కమింగ్ టు ద ఫస్ట్ టాపిక్, ఐడెంటిఫైయర్స్, నేమింగ్ కన్వెన్షన్స్. వాట్ ఈస్ ఐడెంటిఫైయర్స్? ఓకే, వాట్ ఈస్ ద నేమ్ కన్వెన్షన్స్? నేమింగ్ కన్వెన్షన్స్ మతలబ్ if you are giving any name, okay, you have to give the name, right? Like in the in the yesterday example, let me open my notepad. Let me open, yeah. So in the yesterday class, I have shown you what is class. I clearly explained you what is class, and I have given a name to that class, right? I have given a name to that class, right? That class name animal, animal. Okay, the A should be capital, right? A should be capital. The first letter has to be capital. So, can we take this name as the class name? Yes, it is the class name, right? So, how we can identify the name? Like, is there any naming conventions? Matlab, is there any rules? Is there any rules to give the name? Yes, there is some rules. You have to give the names in that way only. Not about the class only, for the method also. For the method, like in the yesterday class, I have shown you some method, right? Public void, something like that. Hmm? Something like public void and what is that? Yeah, total bill calculate, right? Total, it is not void then int. So total bill, it is the method, right? This one is the method, right? I have shown you. The method should has a open braces. The method should has a closed braces, right? Definitely it has the open and closed braces because it is the method. So in these closed and open braces, we will write the what we will write. In these things, we will write the statements. The statement should end with semicolon. Okay. So the class should has the open and the closed braces. Is that, yeah? So we are giving a name. This is the method, right? This is the method. Total bill. This is the method. How I am telling, the method will has the open and closed bracket like this one. The open and the closed braces. Okay, or brackets. So this is the method name, total bill. Okay, the first letter is not in capital. Can you observe that? The first letter is not in capital. But the class name, this is the class name, right? But the class name, how I am identifying this is the class name. It has a class keyword in the front. ఓకే, దీనికి క్లాస్ కీవర్డ్ అనేది ఫ్రంట్లో ఉంది కాబట్టి ఇది క్లాస్ నేమ్ కింద మనం కన్సిడర్ చేస్తున్నాం. అలాగే దీన్ని మనం మెథడ్ అంటున్నాం కదా. మెథడ్ అని ఎలా అంటున్నాం అంటే ఇక్కడ బ్రాసెస్ ఉన్నాయి అట్లా అనమాట. సో ఇక్కడ చూస్తే క్లాస్ నేమ్ షుడ్ ఇట్ హ్యాస్ టు స్టార్ట్ విత్ ద క్యాపిటల్ లెటర్. లైక్ ఏ ఈజ్ ఇన్ క్యాపిటల్, ఇట్ హ్యాస్ టు స్టార్ట్. దట్ ఈస్ ద రూల్. But in the method, if you see in the method name won't start with the capital letter. It won't start. This is the method name, and it won't start with the capital letter. The T is in small now. Okay, but you can change in the middle. In the middle, you can change into the capital. Like I have changed it into B. The B is in capital now. మనం మెథడ్ నేమ్ అనేది క్యాపిటల్ లెటర్తో స్టార్ట్ చేయక్కర్లేదు. స్టార్ట్ చేయ లేదు, ఎక్కడ రూల్ అయితే లేదు. ఓకే, ఎందుకు స్టార్ట్ చేసామంటే అది పొరపాటు అవుతుంది. కానీ మధ్యలో మనం క్యాపిటల్ లెటర్లో అయితే పెట్టొచ్చు. లైక్ బీని నేను క్యాపిటల్ లెటర్లో పెట్టా కదా, అలా మీరు క్యాపిటల్ లెటర్లో పెట్టొచ్చు. అది మెథడ్. సో ఇలా కొన్ని రూల్స్ ఉంటాయి మనకి. ఆ నేమ్స్ మనం ఇస్తున్నాం కదా, టోటల్ బిల్ అని ఒక నేము, యానిమల్ అనే నేమ్ ఇస్తున్నాం కదా, అలా మనకు కొన్ని నేమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి, సారీ కొన్ని రూల్స్ ఉన్నాయన్నమాట. సో వీ హ్యావ్ టు ఫాలో దోస్ రూల్స్. దోస్ ఆర్ నథింగ్ బట్ ద నేమింగ్ కన్వెన్షన్స్. దోస్ ఆర్ ద నేమింగ్ కన్వెన్షన్స్. ఓకే, Let's have a look at the some of the rules. Okay, like an object, valid and an object. So A is in capital, O is in capital. Yeah, it will work. And my program 1 2 3. So my M is in small letter, right? And PRO is in capital letter. Yeah, it will work. And 1 2 3. Yes, you can mention. You can mention 1 2 3. Like total bill 1 2 3. It will work. This is the correct one only. This is the correct name only. No errors. Okay, you can mention the digits, the 1 2 3 digits in the end or in the middle. Okay, but you can't start in the starting. You can't put the numbers in the starting. You can't. That is the rule. You can't put the digits in the starting of the method name. Okay, 1 2 3 total. No, it won't work. The digit has to be in the end or in the middle. So the name won't start with the digits. Like in the class name also you can enter 1 2 3 in the middle or in the end. Okay, but you can't mention the 1 2 3 in the starting. Those are the rules. Like this is the wrong one. Okay, this is the wrong one. And there is something called the keywords, reserved keywords. Reserved keywords means there is some keywords means the words only, the words only. Like animal is the word, right? Animal is a word. Okay, so there is some words. Okay, you can't use those words for the method names, for the class names, and for the variables. Okay, you can't use those names. So what are those names, bro? We will get to know. So in the animal place, you can't use int. You can't use, like I can take int as a class name, bro. Can't I take? You can't take, because that int has to be reserved with something else. Okay. So in the total bill, now total bill is a what is total bill? It is a method name, right? Total bill 1 2 3 is a method name. Bro, can I take a class? Bro, can I take this as the method name? No, you can't take class as the method name, because it is reserved for some functionality. This keyword is reserved for some functionality. This word is reserved for some function. So you can't use this name. You have to use the different name which is not రిజర్వ్డ్. ఓకే, మనం ఇక్కడ నేమ్ ఏదైతే యూజ్ చేస్తున్నామో అది రిజర్వ్డ్ అయిన వర్డ్ అయితే యూజ్ చేయకూడదు. మెథడ్ నేమ్ అయినా సరే, క్లాస్ నేమ్ అయినా సరే, అది రిజర్వ్డ్ అయింది అయితే యూజ్ చేయకూడదు. రిజర్వ్డ్ అయింది అంటే ఏంటి బ్రో అంటే, దానికంటే ఒక కాస్త ఫంక్షనాలిటీ ఉంటుంది. అలాంటప్పుడు నువ్వు దాన్ని యూజ్ చేయకూడదు. అండ్ యూ కాంట్ స్టార్ట్ ద క్లాస్ నేమ్. లైక్ దావిద్ ఈస్ ద క్లాస్ నేమ్ దావిద్. Okay. Bro, can I start the David with 1 2 3? No, it is wrong, right? Because the class name won't start with 1 2 3. The digits wrong. Bro, can I start with some special characters like star? Can I start with star? Can I start with minus? No, you can't. Okay, clear now. Clear now. You can't start with underscores and all. It has to in proper rules. Those are nothing but naming conventions. You have to follow those rules. Okay, clear now. Like it is small topic. Is it clear, guys? ఓకే హనీ, డెఫినెట్లీ. సో ఆ రూల్స్ ఏ ఏ ఉంటాయో ఆ రూల్స్ అన్ని ఒక పీపీటీ కాదు, ఐ హ్యావ్ ఎ పీడిఎఫ్. ఓకే, ఐ విల్ షేర్ ద పీడిఎఫ్ ఇన్ ద గ్రూప్. ఓకే, సో వాట్ ఆర్ ద రూల్స్ అండ్ ఆల్? సింపుల్. వోంట్ యూజ్ ద డిజిట్స్ ఇన్ ద స్టార్టింగ్. డిజిట్స్ అనేది స్టార్టింగ్లో యూజ్ చేయకూడదు. అండ్ వోంట్ యూజ్ సమ్ స్పెషల్ క్యారెక్టర్స్ ఇన్ ద నేమ్స్. స్టార్టింగ్ ఆఫ్ ద నేమ్స్ యూ వోంట్ యూజ్ ఎనీ స్పెషల్ క్యారెక్టర్స్ ఏం వాడద్దు. ఓకే, క్లియర్నా? That's all about naming convention. Those are the rules. If it is clear to you, give a thumbs up. So we will go to the next concept. Those rules, those naming conventions applies to anything in your program. It might be a class name, it might be a method name, it might be a function name, or it might be a variable name. What is variable, bro? I will tell you. Guys, is it clear? Give a thumbs up. If it is not clear, give a thumbs down. I will explain again. మీకు అర్థమైతే థమ్స్ అప్ ఇవ్వండి, అర్థం కాకపోతే థమ్స్ డౌన్ ఇవ్వండి. మళ్ళీ చెప్తా. కెన్ ఐ గెట్ సమ్ రెస్పాన్స్? Like naming conventions, some rules, identifier rules. చెప్పిన ఓకే. ఇద్దరే రెస్పాన్స్ ఇచ్చినారు. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 5 ఇచ్చినారు. సగం మందికి అర్థమైంది. సగం అర్థం కాలేదా? అర్థం కాకపోతే మళ్ళా చెప్తా ఏం కాదు. ఓకే. సో వేరియబుల్స్ అన్నా కదా! వేరియబుల్స్ అన్నా కదా ఇందాక. సో ఆ వేరియబుల్స్ అనేది ఎట్లా ఉంటదంటే, ఫస్ట్ మనం డేటా టైప్స్ చెప్పుకుందాం. ఆ తర్వాత వేరియబుల్ అంటే మీకు అర్థమవుద్ది కానీ డేటా చెప్పుకుందాం. సో డేటా టైప్స్. ఓకే. లైక్ వి ఆర్ గివింగ్ సమ్ కమింగ్ టు ద నెక్స్ట్ టాపిక్ గైస్. Data types. Okay. So what is data types? Nothing but in the name only you can say the types of data. Okay, types of data. So you are giving some data to the machine, right? You are giving some data to the machine, right? Like the total bill calculator. Okay, in the total bill calculator the pizza cost is 100 rupees. The pizza cost is 100 rupees, right? It will change, right? It will change. The pizza cost will change. Okay, some days after it will become 190 rupees, 150 rupees, right? So that 150 rupees like data we are giving, we are typing, literally we are typing in that mission, right? Hmm? So how is that mission taking the data? How is that program is taking the data? That is the main concept, that data. So and what are the types of data over there, and what are the types ఏమున్న డేటాస్ని మనం ఇచ్చేటప్పుడు. ఓకే. So you guys are giving the number over there, the digital number 100 rupees, 100 right? So what is that number? So that number we call it as integer. The number will goes into integer. So take the same example. Take the same example. Mm, Pizza shop, right? So the pizza cost is cost. So we are calling it as cost, right? So it is 100 rupees. Okay. The 100 rupees it is in digits format. Digits, right? It is a number, right? So that number we call it as integer. We call it as integer. Okay. Integer. That is the integer number. 100 rupees. Clear now? So shortly we will call it as int. Int we will call. We mentioned int over there. Just int. Okay. And coming to the next one, the number, if the number is in short format, short matlab it is in one digits or in two digits only, it is the short integer, right? Like 100 rupees is a three digits integer, three digits number. What if it is the short, like 10 only, or 1 only, 1 only, like that? It is the short data type, short integer, small integer. And something like long is also there, long integer. Okay, like something number like this is a big number, right? This is a big number, right? Okay, so this is called long integer. Long integer, it is a big number, nothing but. So for this one we will mention l in the last, it is the l. Okay, l in the last we will mention l. So the matlab it is the long integer. It is a number, it is an integer, but a long integer. Okay, you got it right. Some idea you got right. So that is the types of data in numbers in integer format. Okay, clear now. So that is about the cost of the biryani. Okay, okay, right. In this same example, if you guys take for pizza, like we are ordering pizza, right? So in that mission, in that computer, he will type pizza, right? If we guys are ordering burger, he will type burger. Is a pizza, he will type pizza, right? He will type pizza. He will type, right, in front of us only. He will type pizza something in the keyboard, right? So that keyword, that's the word he is typing, is pizza. There is something, right? So what is this, bro? It is the collection of characters, right? It is the collection of characters. The pizza is a word, right? Pizza is a word. P-I-Z-Z-A. It is the word. It is the collection of characters. Okay. So what is this, bro? He is giving the pizza. Can the machine understand? Can the machine understand this word? It will take it as the string. There is something called string. Like integer, there is a data type called string. Okay, you might have heard in many programming languages the string. So pizza is the string. It is nothing but the collection of characters. P is a character, I is a character, Z is a character, Z is a character, A is a character. The collection of characters comes as string. ఓకే. ఏదైతే మనకి పదం, ఏ పదం పేరేంటి? పిజ్జా అనే పదం ఉందో, ఆ పదాన్ని ఏం తీసుకుంటది, ఒక స్ట్రింగ్ అనే ఒక డేటా టైప్ కింద తీసుకుంటది మెషిన్ అనేది. ఓకే. అదే నంబర్‌నైతే 100 అనే ఒక నంబర్‌నైతే అది ఇంటిజర్ కింద తీసుకుంటది. ఇంటిజర్‌లో టైప్స్ కూడా ఉన్నాయి. ఇంటిజర్‌లో టైప్స్ ఏంటి? షార్ట్, లాంగ్, బైట్, ఇంట్. ఓకే. అట్లనే పిజ్జా అనేది ఒక స్ట్రింగ్ కింద, ఒక పదం కింద తీసుకుంటది ఆ మెషిన్ అనేది. ఓకే. దెన్ వాట్ ఈస్ క్యారెక్టర్ బ్రో? క్యారెక్టర్. Character means that P is there, right? P. P is a character. I is a character. Z is a character. And Z is a character. A is a character. The single single character. It is the character simple. Okay. P is the character. Like that, it will take it can understand. Okay, they are giving. If you guys give, you may have seen. If you guys give Y is a character, right? That means it is yes. In the missions, the mission understands like that. If you guys give N, the machine take it as no. Okay, right. So it is a character. This N is a character. Y is a character, and this one is the string. S is the string. N is the string. So for this character, the mission take it as there is a data type called char. And the data type name is char. Char, char. Okay. Okay. So this is one of the data type. Integers is a data type. Character is a data type, and the third one. What is the third one? There might be situations, you have to give the true or false options. There is only two options, true or false. Okay. And I am telling a sentence to you. I am giving a sentence like ఒక సెంటెన్స్ అయితే ఇస్తున్నా మీకు. లైక్ కేసీఆర్ ఇస్ ద సీఎం ఆఫ్ తెలంగాణ. కేసీఆర్ ఈస్ ద సీఎం ఆఫ్ తెలంగాణ. ఓకే. సో it is the question. It is the question. He is KCR the CM of Telangana? It is the question. Let me take it. He is KCR. He is the CM of Telangana. It is a question. So there will be options, right? There is only two options. There is only two options. True or false. There is only two options. True or false. Okay. There will be a situation. Some situations will be there. So the mission has to give the two options only. Is it true or is it false? There is only two options. There is not something like in between. Yes, maybe true, maybe false. No, there is no options. True or false. So these two options will be considered as the Boolean data type. There will be situations you have to give it like that to the mission. So what is that data type? The true and false. What is the data type? The data. What is the type of the data? It is the Boolean type of data. So it is called as Boolean data type. Boolean is the name. Boolean is the name. So Boolean data type. True or false. There is only two options. Okay. And there is another one called floating point. Floating. So what is floating point value, bro? It is the number. It is the same thing. Number. Okay. Like 10 is a number, right? For 10, there will be situations like you have to give 10.5. There will be situations we have to give 10.5. So that point is called decimal value. Sorry. point value. We can call it as a decimal point value, right? So if you guys are giving the point value, it will take it as, you have to give sometimes that 100 rupees is their rate. The pizza cost is not 100 rupees now. The pizza cost is 100.50 paisa. Yeah, there's some situations will be there. 100.50 paisa will take. Not the pizza cost, the GST cost maybe. GST cost is 100.50 paisa. So this data will be considered. It is not considered as integer now. It is not integer. It is not considered as integer now. It is considered as the floating point value. There is a data type called float. There is a data type called float. It is the floating point value. Clear now? If the number coming under the point value, ఆ నెంబర్ అనేది పాయింట్ వాల్యూతో వస్తుంది అంటే దాన్ని మనం ఫ్లోటింగ్ పాయింట్ వాల్యూ అంటాం. ఇట్ ఈస్ ద ఫ్లోటింగ్ డేటా టైప్. ద టైప్ ఆఫ్ డేటా ఈస్ ఫ్లోట్. ఈ డేటాని మనం ఫ్లోట్ అంటాం. సో ఇఫ్ ద నెంబర్ ఇస్ టూ బిగ్ లైక్ దిస్ వే, it comes under the double. There is a data type called double. There is a data type called double. Okay. పెద్ద నెంబర్ అయితే దాన్ని డబల్ అంటాం. చిన్న నెంబర్ అయితే ఫ్లోట్ అట్లా. ఓకే. So you can see there is a chart actually. There is a chart. You can see the chart, right? So in that chart you can understand easily what is byte, short, int, long, character, boolean, float, double. What I have told you, like in this notepad, the same thing will be written over here with an example. I can give the examples as well. Okay. So let me give the some examples to you. A short recap. We can call it as a short recap. So I am giving an example to you guys. For each data type, I will give you some example to you now. Okay. For short value, short integer, short is a data type. Okay. For the short data type, it is a integer. Okay, it is the integer value. For the short data type, we can take two is the example two. Okay. And for int data type, you can take 10 is the one, 10 or 100. You can take 100 as well. Okay. And for the long data type, long is also data type, comes under integer value long, like 1000, 1 lakh, and l, you have to mention the l in the last. So it is the long data type. And for the char data type, char is matlab, it is not a number now. It is not a number, it is a character. Like y is a y is an example and n is an example for the character data type. క్యారెక్టర్ డేటా టైప్కి వై అనేది ఒక ఎగ్జాంపుల్, ఎన్ అనేది ఒక ఎగ్జాంపుల్. ఆ తర్వాత బూలియన్కి వచ్చేసరికి దెర్ ఇస్ ఓన్లీ టూ ఆప్షన్స్. ఫర్ ద బూలియన్ దెర్ ఇస్ ఓన్లీ టూ ఆప్షన్స్. ఏంటా టూ ఆప్షన్స్? ఎయిదర్ ట్రూ ఆర్ ఫాల్స్. అబద్ధమైన అయి ఉండొచ్చు, లేదా నిజమైన అయి ఉండొచ్చు. సో దెర్ ఇస్ ఓన్లీ టూ ఆప్షన్స్ ఫర్ ద బూలియన్ డేటా టైప్. ఆ డేటా అనేది అట్లానే ఉంటుంది. ఫర్ ద ఫ్లోట్ అండ్ ద డబుల్, వాట్స్ దట్, అండ్ ఫర్ ద ఫ్లోట్ అండ్ ద డబుల్ ఇది ఎట్లా ఉంటుంది? పాయింట్స్లో ఉంటుంది. 10.5 ఈజ్ అన్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్. యూ కెన్ టేక్ 10.5. ఓకే. ఫర్ ద ఫ్లోటింగ్ వాల్యూ యూ విల్ మెన్షన్ ఎఫ్. ఎఫ్ ఇన్ ద ఎండ్. ఫ్లోటింగ్ వాల్యూకి వచ్చేసరికి మనం ఎఫ్ని మెన్షన్ చేస్తాం ఎండ్లో. ఓకే. లైక్ ఎఫ్, సారీ, పాయింట్లు పెట్టాలి కదా, అంటే ఎఫ్ని పెట్టాలి ఫ్లోటింగ్ అయితే. సమ్ టైమ్స్ పెడతాం. సో సమ్ టైమ్స్ కాదు, కొన్ని కొన్ని ప్రోగ్రామ్ లాంగ్వేజ్లో వాడతాం. ఫర్ ద డబుల్ డేటా టైప్, like 10.5 is a double. It is a point, right? Point value. 100.00 is a value. 10.5 is a value. For the double, you won't mention d. For the floating point value, you will mention f. Okay. And there is something called string, right? String means the s should be capital. S should be capital for the string. That is the rule. Okay. S has to be capital. String వచ్చేసరికి the string data type contains what? The string data type contains collection of characters. Like pizza is the collection of characters. Pizza comes under string. So these are the examples for all the data types we have. All the data types for all the examples. You can take a screenshot, or else this session will be recorded and you can see twice and thrice, and you can take the notes as well. That's all about data types, guys. What are the types of data that we will give to in the program? We will use these types of data in the program. Okay. Is it clear now? Data types. Is it clear about data types? If it is clear about data types, give a thumbs up, guys. Give a thumbs up if it is clear about data types. Data types గురించి మీకు క్లియర్ అయితే గివ్ ఏ థమ్స్ అప్. క్లియర్ అవ్వకపోతే ఒకసారి మీరు ఇవ్వచ్చు. థమ్స్ డౌన్ అయితే ఇవ్వచ్చు మీకు క్లియర్ అవ్వకపోతే. ఇది మళ్ళా చెప్తా, మళ్ళా చెప్తా. నాకు చాలా ఓపిక. కెన్ ఐ గెట్ సమ్ రెస్పాన్స్ గైస్? ఏమైనా ఇవ్వగలుగుతారా? ఓకే. There is 11 members in the session. Can I get some responses, good responses, if you don't mind? క్లియర్ అవ్వకపోతే మీరు చెప్పొచ్చు బ్రో అర్థం కాలేదని చెప్పి. ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ హనీ అండ్ ఓకే ఈశ్వర్. Are we good to go for the next concept, the third concept? Nothing but variables. We are going through variables now. If it is clear now, we will go to variables. If it is not clear, we won't go. If it is not clear, we won't go for the thing. Okay. Yeah. So coming to the next one, variables. So what is variables, bro? So I told you that this is the types of data, right? The types of that we will give to the machine, that will give in the program. So we give the data like 10 digit number. The pizza cost 10, cost equal to 10 rupees, cost equal to 100 rupees. Okay, the item equal to pizza, right? Item equal to pizza, right? So the pizza is a string and the 100 rupees is the integer number. So that is the types of data. Okay, where will the data stored? You might have a question, right? We are giving item equal to pizza, okay, and the cost equal to 100 rupees. So where will that data be stored? Like it has to store in somewhere, right? It has to store. So the program can understand that okay, the item pizza, the cost is 100 rupees. Why not 110? Because the stored value is 100 rupees only. మనకి ఆ సిస్టమ్ అర్థం చేసుకోవాలి కదా. ఏమైనా అర్థం చేసుకోవాలి? మీరిచ్చే ఐటెమ్ పేరేంటి అంటే పిజ్జా అని చెప్పి అది గుర్తెట్టుకోవాలి కదా. గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి కదా పిజ్జా మీరిచ్చే ఐటెమ్ పేరు. అలాగే మీరిచ్చే కాస్ట్ వాల్యూ ఎంత? 100 రూపీస్ అని చెప్పి మనం ఇస్తున్నాం. కాస్ట్ ఈక్వల్ టు 100 అని చెప్పి. అది స్టోర్ చేసుకుంటేనే కదా దానికి గుర్తుంటుంది. అది స్టోర్ చేసుకోలేదనుకోండి ఏది పడితే అది తీసేసుకుంటది కదా. అక్కడ ఎర్రర్ కూడా వస్తది. మెషిన్‌కి అర్థం కాదు. సో, ఆ స్టోర్ ఎక్కడ చేసుకుంటుంది బ్రో? ఆ డేటాని ఎక్కడ స్టోర్ చేసుకుంటుంది? ఓకే. యూ మైట్ హావ్ ఎ క్వెషన్ రైట్? So those are nothing but variables. Those are nothing but variables. Okay. The data would be stored in the variable. Okay. It is nothing but the reserved area allocated in the memory. The variable is the name of the reserved area allocated in the memory. ఎక్కడైతే ఆ మెమరీలో స్టోర్ అవుతుందో దానికి ఇచ్చే నేమే వేరియబుల్ అంటాం. Like yeah, like I will tell you with an example only. I will tell you like example variable now. You won't get it in the first catch. I will tell you again. So you guys are giving item equal to pizza. Pizza is a, what is pizza? Pizza is a string, right? So this value will be stored in the machine, in the memory, right? This value will be stored in the memory. So how it will store, bro? How it will store? Using this variable name. This is the variable name. The item is the variable name. So in this variable name the pizza will be stored. Okay, the pizza will be stored. The pizza value will be stored like in that some that way only. Cost is the name. Cost is a name, right? 100 rupees is the value. So what is this value, bro? This is the pizza cost, right? So this is a value. What is the data? What is the data type? What is the data type? What is the data type? What is the data type, guys? The variable name is cost. Okay, the variable name is what? Cost. Okay, what is the data type? So it is the int data type. Integer. It is the integer value. It is the int data type. Okay. So the variable name is item now. The variable name is item. That is the name we are giving. Okay. So what is the value? What is the value? Pizza. Okay. What is pizza? What is the data type of pizza? What is the data type of pizza? Pizza. What is the data type pizza? It is the string value. Exactly. It is a string value. And there is something. Do you want to proceed? Proceed. There will be button called proceed. Like to calculate the whole price. To calculate the whole price of the bill, there is a button called proceed. Okay. And at that time, it will ask yes. Why? Why means yes anamata. Why means yes. Why means yes. So it will ask yes or no. Yes or no. It will ask. The machine will ask, do you want to proceed like that? It will ask now sometimes, do you want to proceed? So what is this data type value? This is the proceed is the variable name. Proceed is the variable name where it will store the data. What is this value? What is this data type? What is this data type? There is only one single letter. Yes, it is char. It is char. There is only one single letter, right? That is char data type. Okay. So some of you may confuse it with boolean also. Some of you may confuse it with boolean also. So boolean comes, only true or false value will be there. True or false. Okay. True or false. True or false. It has to return in the true or false only. It is not about y and n. Y and n are the characters. Okay. In that place, yes, conditions means okay. Yeah. Condition true. Okay, so the condition will be the variable name. The condition will be the variable name, and this is the value, right? True is the value. Okay, what type of value it is? What type of a value it is? And this true is a reserved keyword. You can't use it for the class name. You can't use it for the method name. True is the reserved keyword. It is reserved for some work, some functionality. You can't use it for the method name. You can't use it for the class name. Is it clear? What is this true value? What is the data type? True value data type. Yes, it is boolean. Clear now. And this is the variable name. This value, this 100 rupees value will be stored in this thing, right? This variable name. So where the data will be stored now, that is nothing but the variable name. This pizza value will be stored in item. Okay. So like in that way, I have told you, right? For the data types, I have told you. So you guys are like very good. You guys are very good. So you already told him that, sir, this is the boolean value, that this is the character value, and this is the integer value. But the mission can't understand now. Mission can't understand it. It is not like human. So we have to tell that this is the string value. We have to tell to the mission this is the string value, and this is the integer value. We have to tell to that mission. So how we will tell, bro? Means in the starting we will enter the data type. In the starting, it is the variable name. This is the variable name. This is the value. In the starting we have to enter the data type. So int space, then after the variable name, then after the value. Clear now? Same in this place also. Same in this place. What is this what is the value? It is the string, right? So in front of the variable name we have to enter string. Yes. So this is the data type. So the machine can understand now. Okay, this is what is this? This is the string value. S should be in capital. It is a rule. S should be in capital. And this one, and this one, it is a character, right? It is a character. Okay. So the machine has to understand. Okay, bro, it is a character. It is not a integer value. So the data type in the front we have to enter. The front we have to enter care. Okay, same as in this one. So true is the, let me remove the semicolon. Okay, true is the value. So the machine has to understand, it is not the string. Okay, is it a string? Yeah, it comes under strings as well, because it is a collection of characters, right? So the machine will take it as a string value. But it is a mistake, bro. It is not a string, it is a boolean value. So we will tell the machine, so it is the boolean value. So in the starting we will mention boolean, so this will taken as the boolean value. మనం బూలియన్ అని చెప్పి ఎదర పెట్టాలన్నమాట. ఆ వేరియబుల్ నేమ్ ఏదైతే ఉందో ప్రతి వేరియబుల్ నేమ్‌కి మనం ఎదరన డేటా టైప్‌ని పెట్టాలి. ఎట్లా డేటా టైప్‌ని ఎలా పెట్టావు అంటే ఎదర ఆ మెషిన్‌కి అర్థమవుతుంది. ఓకే. ఇది ఇంటిజర్ వాల్యూ. ఓకే. ఇది ఆహ్, స్ట్రింగ్ వాల్యూ. సో, ఇది బూలియన్ వాల్యూ. మనం ఇలా ఎదర పెట్టలేదు అంటే మెషిన్ తప్పుగా అర్థం చేసుకుంటది. ఏమని? ఓకే. ఇది స్ట్రింగ్ కింద కన్సిడర్ చేసేసుకుంటది. తప్పు కదా అది. అట్లా అన్నమాట. సో, ఇది బూలియన్ వాల్యూ. సో, అప్పుడు ఇది తీసుకుంటది. ఓకే. బూలియన్ వాల్యూనా అని. ట్రూ అనేది. సో, ఈ వాల్యూ ఎక్కడ స్టోర్ అవుతుందంటే ఈ వేరియబుల్ నేమ్‌లో స్టోర్ అవుతది. ఓకే బ్రో. ఈ వేరియబుల్ నేమ్‌లో మనం ఏ నేమ్ పడితే అది నేమ్ ఇచ్చేయచ్చా? ఈ కాస్ట్ బదులు నేను క్లాస్ ఇస్తాను ఇక్కడ. కాస్ట్ అన్నాను కదా! కాస్ట్ ఈస్ ద నేమ్, రైట్? కాస్ట్ ఈస్ ద నేమ్ ఫర్ ద వేరియబుల్. కెన్ ఐ గివ్ ద నేమ్ ఫర్ ద వేరియబుల్ యాస్ క్లాస్? No, you can't give the variable name as class, because naming conventions, naming rules are there, right? You can't use this word. You can't use this reserved word. You have to use you can use cost, but you can't use class. Class is the reserved word for some function. Okay, bro. We mentioned it. Yeah, this is the correct format. But you missing something, right? You guys are missing something. What it is? For the each statement, for the each line of code, in the end you have to mention semicolon. Semicolon you have to mention, because for the each line you have to mention semicolon. I told you, right? For the each statement you have to mention semicolon, or else it will make an error. It will make an error. So semicolon has to be there for the each line. Anywhere you have to mention the semicolon for each line in any program. Clear now? Is it clear, guys? Is it clear? Is it clear about the data types now? Is it clear about the data types? If it is clear about the data types, give a thumbs up. So we will go through a program now. So we are going through a practical knowledge now. So I will execute a program now using these all things: the data types, the variables. ఇదా డబుల్ కోట్స్ నా. ఇప్పుడు మనం ఒక ప్రోగ్రామ్ అయితే రాస్తాం ఈ మొత్తం యూజ్ చేసి ఇప్పుడు. గైస్ 12 మంది ఉన్నారు. ఒకసారి రెస్పాన్స్ ఇవ్వచ్చు కదా? There is 12 people are there. Can you give a response? Like, is it clear about variables? If you guys clear about the variables, is it clear about data types? Is it clear about the naming conventions? And there's something called reserved keywords. I am telling you guys, right? Reserved keywords, right? So these are the keywords. There will be more than 50 keywords. 50 keywords will be there. Yeah, keywords అయితే ఉంటాయి. So you can't use these 50 keywords. You can't use these 50 keywords for the class names, method names, variable names. You can't use these things. For the variable name also, you can't use these 50 keywords. These are the 50 keywords. You can't use these things. Okay. So these keywords are reserved for some functionalities in the programming language. These keywords are reserved for some functionality. You can read abstract, else, interface, long, native, new, extend, if, super, int is coming, right? Int also, continue, class is also there. Okay, boolean will be there, true will be there, like that. So you can't use those 50 keywords in the naming names of the class name of the method and all. Okay, so that's all for the today session. Okay, these are the concepts we have discussed in the today session. So coming to the practical knowledge now, we are doing a program now. If it's clear now, guys, we will do the program, or else we won't do the program. Give the response asap. We will do a small program now. Right. Thank you, honey. Honey, what's your real name? Sweetie, honey, what's your real name? Ramya, Nuva. Yeah. Coming to the practical knowledge, Open Eclipse. Open Eclipse. Have you guys remembered the Eclipse process? Eclipse process. So we have discussed the three concepts in today's session. We have discussed the three concepts in today's session, right? What are the three concepts? We have discussed about the data types. We have discussed about the variables, and we have discussed about the keywords. What are the key? You can't use these 50 keywords in any of the names. Okay, these keywords has some functionalities, and these keywords are reserved for something. You can't use it for the class name, method name, variable name. Also, you can't use it. Okay, and so these are three concepts, and we have discussed about some rules also. Naming convention. These are the rules. Okay, so the names has to be in these rules only. Using these three topics, we will design the program now. We will type the program now. Okay, clear now. Yeah, go to file, go to new, and I'm creating a new class now. Class name, class. So what will be the class name? What is the class name? Can I type data type example? Data type example. So it will be the class name. Can I give this as the class name? Can I give this as the class name? It will be the class name, right? Like I am creating the class now. I am creating a class now. So it is asking the name. What is the class name? It is asking the name. So I am typing this one. I am typing this one. Can I give this as the class name? Can I give this as the class name? Tell me. Can I give that as the class name? Data type example. Can I give that as the class name example? Give the response, guys. ASAP. ఏమైంది అర్థం కాలేదా? ఒక క్లాస్‌ని క్రియేట్ చేస్తున్నా కదా నేను. ఆ క్లాస్‌ని క్రియేట్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు నేమ్ అడుగుతుంది. క్లాస్‌కి ఏం నేమ్ ఇద్దాము అని. సో, ఆ క్లాస్ నేమ్ ఇచ్చేటప్పుడు నేను ఇది ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇది టైప్ చేశా. ఇది టైప్ చేశాను నేను. డేటా టైప్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ అని చెప్పి టైప్ చేశా. ఓకే. ఇది నేను క్లాస్ నేమ్ కింద ఇవ్వచ్చా? ఇవ్వకూడదా? ఇది నేను క్లాస్ నేమ్ కింద ఇవ్వచ్చా? ఇవ్వకూడదా? తప్పేమన్నా ఉందా? Guys, no one typing anything. Type in the chat na. థ్యాంక్స్ రా బాబు. ఆ! ఏంది మరి రెస్పాన్స్ ఇవ్వడానికి అంత ఏంటి? టైం ఏంటి? రమ్య నీకు కూడా అర్థం కాలేదా రమ్య? రమ్య అర్థం కాలేదా? డేటా టైప్ ఇవ్వచ్చు సార్. ఆ! సరిగ్గా చూడు నేమిస్తున్నా డేటా టైప్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ అని చెప్పి ఇస్తున్నా. సో, క్లాస్ నేమ్ కింద ఇది ఇవ్వచ్చు నేను. డేటా టైప్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ 1, 2, 3 ఇది కూడా ఇవ్వచ్చు. ఐ కెన్ గివ్ దిస్ యాస్ ద క్లాస్ నేమ్. బట్ ఐ కాంట్ గివ్ బట్ ఐ కాంట్ గివ్ 1, 2, 3. So, this is a wrong. This is the wrong name. I can't give 1, 2, 3 data type example because it is telling in the starting only it is telling the type name is not valid. The type name 1, 2, 3 data type example is not a valid identifier, right? It is not a valid identifier, right? There is some rules we have to follow. The name won't start with the digits. See, it is good now. It is good now. But the class name should start with the capital letter, right? There is some rule. The class name start with capital letter. So D has to be in capital. See, there is no error now. There is nothing. So this is the perfect class name. Data type example. So publish static void main. I need this one and click on finish. Yeah. So this is a comment. This is the comment. So there is nothing. Delete that one. So the file name would should be saved with data type example dot java. That is the file name, right? Okay. Okay. Take the same example for the pizza. Take the same example for the pizza. Okay. So pizza is the word, right? Pizza. Same thing. Okay. So firstly we have to tell. What we have to tell. Firstly, what we have to tell. Pizza. What is the pizza data type? What is the pizza data type? Let me mention string first. So item is the variable name, right? And equal to pizza. I am giving pizza, and the semicolon has to be there. And let me give this pizza in double quotes first. Okay, and there is three types of variables, right? I will tell you what are the three types of variables. Let's go through the example first. Okay, and coming to the cost of the pizza. Okay, what is the data type of the cost of the pizza? It is the integer value, right? The cost of the pizza is 100 rupees. It's 100 rupees, right? The cost of the pizza is 100 rupees, and it has to be in integer value. The cost of the pizza is 100 rupees, and what is the data type? It is the integer data type, and what is the value? 100 rupees, and it has to end with the semicolon. The statement has to end with the semicolon. And coming to anything else? Can we mention anything else? Can you take another examples? Some examples. uh, yeah, customer type. Can we give customer type? Matlab customer. So if he is a regular customer, so R will be there, not in double quotes, single quotes. R. Okay. So if he is a regular customer, there will be some regular customers, right? So R is the one which represents the customer type. Okay. So R is what is R? What is R? R is a character data type, right? So CHR will be in the front, char, and it has to end with the semicolon and the customer type, customer type. So I'm typing like this. Okay. So customer type equal to R. So it is a character value. So what is the variable name? Customer type is the variable name, and here cost is the variable name, and here the item is the variable name. Okay. And anything else? Anything else? Can you take some example more? Some more example. CHAR will be the char value. You can mention the value, integer value, right? The 100 is the integer value. You can mention it in the long integer value, or you can mention in the short integer value. So you have to use the short over there. If you want to mention the large, you can use the large over there. And the 100 rupees, sometimes it will be minus, right? Sometimes the 100 rupees would be minus, right? Minus also sometimes it will be there. And if you guys want to use the long integer value, there is some big integer value. So the yellow you have to mention in the number last. The number last you have to mention L. For the floating point value, yeah, some floating point value. Okay. Float is the data type value. Okay. Taxes. Okay. So there is some taxes like 10.5, like 10.5 is the tax value. Okay. For this one you have to give f, right? F you have to give, right? Some taxes are there for the pizza. So float is the name, data type. Taxes is the variable name, and 10.5 is the value. So f you have to give, right? Remember na, f you have to give for the floating point value. And semicolon is also there, right? Clear now? So I want to print the data. I want to print the same data. I want to print the same data. Okay. So how to print, how to display the same data? How to display the same data? What is the statement that we have to use? What is the statement that we have to use, guys? What is the statement that we have to use to get the, what is the statement to display the value? Yes, in the yesterday session I told you, right? System.out.println. System dot out dot println to display the output value. Okay. So you guys want to display something like, in the double quotes you have to tell hello world. I have mentioned the hello world in the double quotes. Something like you have to tell. So the cost of pizza, or the cost of pizza, the cost of the pizza alag. Yeah, the cost of pizza, it will display exactly like that, the cost of pizza. Okay. And there is something semicolon you have to mention for the each statement. You have to mention the semicolon. This is the semicolon. Okay. అది semicolon, అది మీరు మెన్షన్ చేయాలి. Okay bro, how to mention the cost value? This value, the variable value, how to mention, how to print the 100 value? To print the 100 value, beside the double quotes పక్కన ఆ 100 వాల్యూ మీరు ప్రింట్ అవ్వాలి అనుకుంటే, మెన్షన్ ప్లస్ సింబల్ అండ్ ద వేరియబుల్ నేమ్. వాట్ ఈస్ ద వాల్యూ దట్ యు వాంట్ టు ప్రింట్ నా? ఏదైతే మీరు వాల్యూ ప్రింట్ అవ్వాలి అనుకుంటున్నారో ఆ వేరియబుల్ నేమ్ అక్కడే ఇవ్వండి. ఆ వేరియబుల్ నేమ్ మీరు అక్కడ ఇచ్చుకోవాలన్నమాట. సో సేమ్ ఫర్ ద ఐటమ్ దట్ యు హావ్ సెలెక్టెడ్. సేమ్ ఫర్ ద నెక్స్ట్ థింగ్. సేమ్ ఫర్ దిస్ వన్ కస్టమర్ టైప్. సో ఇది ప్రింట్ అవుద్ది. ఎలా ప్రింట్ అవుద్దో చూపిస్తాను మీకు. టైప్ ఈజ్ కస్టమర్ టైప్ ఈజ్ ఇక్కడ ఈసారి వేరియబుల్ నేమ్ ఏంటి? వేరియబుల్ నేమ్ ఏంటి? వేరియబుల్ నేమ్ ఏంటి? ఇక్కడ ఇచ్చాం కదా వేరియబుల్ నేమ్. ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ ఇట్లానే వాళ్ళు టీ అనేది క్యాపిటల్లో ఉండాలి. టీ అనేది మధ్యలో క్యాపిటల్లో ఉండొచ్చు, స్టార్టింగ్లో క్యాపిటల్లో ఉండకూడదు. ఇక్కడ క్యాపిటల్. ఎగ్జాక్ట్గా ఇప్పుడు ఆ వాల్యూ ఇస్తాం అట్లా. నెక్స్ట్ వచ్చేసరికి దిస్ వన్ ట్యాక్సెస్, నాట్ దిస్ వన్. నెక్స్ట్ ట్యాక్సెస్ కూడా ప్రింట్ అవ్వాలన్నమాట. ఆ బిల్లులో మనకి ట్యాక్సెస్ కూడా ప్రింట్ అవ్వాలి. ఓకే. ద టోటల్, ఇది ఎగ్జాక్ట్గా ఇట్లానే ప్రింట్ అవుద్ది. డబుల్ కోట్స్ మీరు ఏదైతే ఇస్తారో అది ఎగ్జాక్ట్గా అట్లానే ప్రింట్ అవుద్ది. ఓకే. దాని పక్కన వాల్యూ వస్తుంది. ఏ వాల్యూ ఎలా వస్తుంది బ్రో అంటే, వేరియబుల్ నేమ్ అక్కడ మెన్షన్ చేస్తున్నాం కదా, ఆ మీరు మెన్షన్ చేసిన వేరియబుల్ నేమ్ అక్కడ వాల్యూ వస్తుంది అనమాట. ఓకే. ఇప్పుడు టోటల్ ట్యాక్సెస్ అట్లా పెట్టి ఇక్కడ మీరు ఆ వేరియబుల్ నేమ్ ఇక్కడ ఇచ్చుకోవాలి. వేరియబుల్ నేమ్ ఏంటి? Taxes, right? TAXS. I have given like that, so I will take it like that only. Okay. And this string also, let me try this one. It may make some error. Let me try this one. The item that you have selected, so it will print like that only. The మీరు ఏదైతే డబుల్ కోర్స్ ఇస్తారో అది అట్లానే ప్రింట్ అవుద్ది. ద ఐటమ్ యూ సెలెక్టెడ్. What is the variable name? Here you have to give the variable name. What is the variable name? Item is the variable name, right? This is the variable name. So double quotes will be there in everything. Okay, let me execute this one. How to execute? How to execute? Click on run. Click on run here. Then again run. Then okay. Let me give some tab like that. Right. Okay. So let me run again. Let me run again. So I will tell you exactly what happening and all. I will tell you. Okay. So this is the output, guys. This is the output. Okay. This is the output. So what is the output, bro? How we got the output and all? I will tell you. So in this system, out.println, this is for to display the output, right? The double quotes, what you have mentioned in the double quotes, this is the double quotes, right? Double quotes. Can you see the double quotes? Blue color. The item you selected, it will print exactly like what you have mentioned. So it has printed exactly. It has printed exactly like same thing. It will print in. Then after you have mentioned the plus symbol. So plus symbol, it has some functionality. You have to mention the plus symbol only, not minus symbol, not star. Plus symbol only you have to mention. Then after if you give the variable name, you have to give the variable name, not the value. You have to give the variable name, not the value. Okay. Okay. Is there any error? Yeah, I have taken plus, right. Okay, so you have to give the variable name only. So what is the variable name? What is the variable name? So it is the item, right? Item. So I have given item over here. ఐటెం అనేది నేను ఇక్కడ ఇచ్చిన. అక్కడ మీరు వేరియబుల్ నేమే ఇవ్వాలి. ఓకే. వాల్యూ ఇవ్వకూడదు. సో నేను అక్కడ వేరియబుల్ నేమ్ ఇస్తే నాకేమని చూపించింది? పిజ్జా అని చూపించింది. ఓకే. ద ఐటెమ్ యూ హావ్ సెలెక్టెడ్ ఈస్ పిజ్జా. సో పిజ్జా అని ఎలా చూపించింది బ్రో అంటే ఆ వేరియబుల్ లోపల ఏముంది? పిజ్జా అనే వాల్యూ అనేది ఉంది కదా! ఆ వేరియబుల్ లోపలన పిజ్జా అనే వాల్యూ ఉంది కదా! ఆ వాల్యూ ఇక్కడ ప్రింట్ చేసింది చూస్తున్నారా? ఆ తర్వాత సేమ్ అలాగే ఇచ్చా. కాస్ట్ ఆఫ్ పిజ్జా అని చెప్పి ఇచ్చి ఆర్ ఎల్స్ లెట్ మీ టైప్ కాస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఐటెమ్ you selected. సో కాస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఐటమ్ యూ సెలెక్టెడ్. సో ఇక్కడ కాస్ట్ అనే వేరియబుల్ మనం ఇచ్చినాం. ఓకే. వీ హ్యావ్ గివెన్ ద వేరియబుల్ నేమ్ కాస్ట్. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ డిస్ప్లేయింగ్ 100 రూపీస్. 100 రూపీస్. ఓకే. అండ్ we are asking the customer type. What is the customer type? The variable name, we have given the variable name here. So and here we have given the character has to be in single quote. Single quotes లో అయితే మన character ఇవ్వాలి. So it is telling r means regular. Customer type is r. It will display exactly like customer type is. Then after it is telling r means regular. Then after here, so what are the taxes? Taxes will be in sometimes the point value, right? So that's why we have using floating point value, because the taxes will be in point value sometimes. So it is telling the total tax. It is telling the total tax. Okay. Plus we have to give the variable name taxes. So the value 10.5. So 10.5 f you have given, but it won't display the f. F matlab it is the float. Okay. The value is 10.5. It is displaying exactly like that only. Okay. You got some idea, right? How it is working and what it is and all. So in the bill that the people they are giving now. If you go to some restaurant, you will select pizza. The cost and the taxes will be calculated. The bill that they will give, right? It contains these details. So this is a program that you will type in that mission billing mission. You will type this program to display this data in your bill. So it print this data in your bill. If you guys select the different item, if you guys select the burger, the cost will change. The taxes will change, like that. Okay, is it clear now, guys? So three tops, the four topics we have discussed in this single program. I have told you the four topics. I have covered the four topics. This is the variable name, and this is the data value, and this is the data type. These are the data types, and how you have to give. Single quote it has to be there, and the keyword, this is the reserved keyword. Okay, float is the reserved keyword. You can't use it for anything else. You can't use float for the class name. You can't use float for the method name. Okay, is it clear now, guys? Is it clear? If it is clear, T capital ఎక్కడ నాకు టీ క్యాపిటల్? యా టీ క్యాపిటల్. Guys, if it is clear, give a thumbs up. So in the single program, I have told you the all the four topics that we have given. How was the program? I have written a small program because I went to a restaurant today. In the afternoon, I went to a restaurant. Okay, so in that restaurant, they give the bill. The biryani we eaten a biryani, so they give a bill to us. In that bill, it contains all these details. Okay, that's why I written this program. ఆ బిల్ అనేది ఒకటి ఇచ్చినాడు రెస్టారెంట్కి వెళ్తే ఆ బిల్లుని నేను ఇట్లా ప్రోగ్రామ్ కింద మార్చిన. ఓకే, ఇట్లా ఉంటుంది ప్రోగ్రామ్ అనేది. ఎలా ఉంది? ఎలా ఉంది ప్రోగ్రామ్? Is it clear to you, or like is it confusing, or is there any something else? If it is clear, give a thumbs up. And how is the session, guys? Session ఎలా ఉంది? టుడే సెషన్, టుడే సెషన్ ఎలా ఉంది? నైస్ నా? టుడే సెషన్ ఎలా ఉంది? రమ్య కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అని ఎందుకు? ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ ద ఫీడ్‌బ్యాక్. రికార్డెడ్ సెషన్ అయితే ఉంటుంది. ఆ రికార్డెడ్ సెషన్‌లో మళ్ళా చూడు. వెనక్కి వెళ్లి మరలా చూడు. నీకు అర్థమవుద్ది. వేరియబుల్ అంటే ఏంటి? డేటా టైప్ అంటే ఏంటి? ఆ వాల్యూస్ ఎలా ఇస్తున్నాం? మళ్ళీ చూడు, అక్కడ నీకు పాయింట్ అర్థమవుద్ది. ఆ సిస్టమ్ డాట్ అవుట్‌డోర్ ప్రింటర్ అనేది ఎందుకు? ప్రింట్ ద ఎగ్జాక్ట్ వర్డ్స్. సిస్టమ్ డాట్ అవుట్‌డోర్ ప్రింటర్ మనం వాడతాం. గైస్, కెన్ ఐ గెట్ సమ్ గుడ్ ఫీడ్‌బ్యాక్ ఆర్ ఎల్స్ ఎనీ ఫీడ్‌బ్యాక్? ఫీడ్‌బ్యాక్ ఏమైనా ఇస్తారా? ఎలా ఉంది టుడే సెషన్? హౌ వాస్ టుడే సెషన్? టుడే సెషన్ ఎట్లా ఉంది? If you guys don't have any doubts, you can leave the session now. Thank you. Good night, sweet dreams. Have some good food. Person D. The person D you will use in C and C++. C and C++ now you will use that percent symbol D. Okay, there is no need to use in Eclipse and all. Okay, percent D matlab that is a decimal value. That is the value, integer value and all. Percent F you will use. Percent, what is this? The percent F you will use in sometimes. Okay, in this Eclipse and all, in this Java programming, there is no need to use those things. Like the program work now without errors. Okay, in the C and C++ you use those things. The percent D, percent F and all. In the same program, we can make some changes like we given the integer value, right? If you want to give a long value, like some like this is a long value, right? So you have to give L in the last you have to give. So this would be the long value. Types of integer value, right? That is the long value. See, the long value has been written without L. Without L, the long value has been written. But you can't use int here. You can't use the int here because the value is too big, right? So it is showing the error. It is showing the error. ఎర్రర్ అనేది చూపిస్తుంది. ఎందుకు? ఈ వాల్యూ అనేది చాలా పెద్దది కాబట్టి నువ్వు వాడలేవు. సో ఇక్కడ మనం లాంగ్ వాడచ్చు. లాంగ్ ఈజ్ ఏ ఇంటీజర్ టైప్. లాంగ్ ఈజ్ ఏ డేటా టైప్, రైట్? అట్లా లాస్ట్లో ఎలా పెట్టాలి. అందుకే పర్సన్ డీలు అవన్నీ అక్కర్లే మనకి. అట్లా మనకి ఫుడ్ సిస్టమ్ అట్లా వర్క్ అవుతుంది. ఈజ్ ఇట్ క్లియర్? If it is clear, you can leave the session now. Yes, yeah, Ramya. Bye, guys.